A lot of doodling on the map. And we get the pause. Oh, we got this bug again. Okay, we've got the bug where I can't click on the map, which might fix once we load in. We'll see. Might have to reconnect. Sunstrike actually immediately coming down from with Invoker. That's quite interesting. Can we check on the map yet? No, we can't. That sucks. Okay, we might have to reconnect really quickly. Okay, we still can't click on the map, so that is going to be an issue, but we'll work around it. We can't draw squares either, strangely. This is odd. But we'll work with what we've got. Oh. More unfortunately, we can't see the side of team... I don't know if this is happening for you guys, I assume not.
30 seconds
I can't actually see any of the members of Team Secret. Any of them. It says they're here on the map, but they're not. So I guess I'll restart and come back and see if that fixes it. Apologies for this. You can always... Oh, just hold on. I'll be back in a second.
Impure beauties.
Right then, are we working now? Yes, we can see people, and yes, we can click on the map. Excellent! So, we are well underway with Team Secret versus Team Toast in this Open Qualifier EU Round 1 Qualifiers. Straight off the bat, I'm going to super quickly run through the players. We have Pylai playing the support line, Eternal Envy on one of his favourite heroes, Drow Ranger on the safe lane, and then also Puppy playing the support Phoenix over at mid, Team Secret, Arteezy on the Invoker, and up at top, last but not least, Bulba playing the Tidehunter, the giant watermelon, going to be on the off lane. And over on Team Toast, we have Stolen, the team's captain, the Finnish man, I assume, and with him he's going to be with Juggernaut, who's being played by Flens, and in the jungle we have Seth Style, who is the Night Stalker, and in middle lane ES Kills, playing the Death Prophet, and finally on the safe, in the hard lane we have Kefka playing this Faceless Void. And as the game starts out, not really much happening, no first blood as of yet, but we do have Sestar waiting up here. He's only got Void, so no silence just yet, but Invoker can't really do much to get away, but I'm not sure if gank is really possible at this stage with the Night Stalker. Meanwhile, we have Kefka jumping forwards over Puppy to grab the Invis rune off him. That's quite nice, because that could be a pain if you don't know where the Phoenix is and you have to sort of play a bit more actively. And at the top, Bulba's going to be absolutely fine, nothing really going on. Kefka, he's just going to soak up the XP from this jungle, getting himself level 2. This is a sentry on Puppy. If he predicts this could be slightly problematic for Kefka. Just having a quick look up top, nothing really going on. Kefka does seem to be okay though. Even trying to take one of these. They're so cheeky! And they're not going to crowd the sun for that. Oh no, I missed that blood. Terrible! Oh my gosh, Arteezy died solo to Death Prophet at mid. Unbelievable! I missed that. Wow.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Wow. I am the worst. Okay. Drow gonna be throwing out some harass onto the Thesis Void, but more than that, not much going on. Gosh, I mean, how did that happen? Arteezy dying solo. Yes, kills. I mean, I'm not playing down Team Toast or anything. Some people didn't do very well in this, but I mean, this guy, he's an international standard player, fit to be the best. He got soloed by... Okay, maybe he wasn't soloed, maybe I just missed someone moving over, but I was looking at my mini-map for a lot of the time there, but anyway. So if we're looking at the last hits as well, it also looks like Team Twist are doing pretty well for themselves. I mean, Juggernaut is keeping up and actually beating Drow Ranger on the old last hits front. Invoker doing much better than Death Prophet though, but Death Prophet does have that kill under her belt, so that has to count for something. Arteezy backs off a little bit. A bit more cautious now. So Bulba, he seems to be forced out of this lane a little bit. I mean, it is a Juggernaut, and there are the heroes around Sestar and Nightstalker. It is nighttime. He's coming up behind the tower here. Are they going to go on Arteezy? No. No, they're thinking better off it. And Pylai is here for safety. Little safety net lion. Always good to have around. Also, you've got these infused raindrops, which at this stage of the game, 120 magical damage block. You know, that means that you get a little bit of leeway with the Death Prophet, Crypt Swarm, and also the Spirit Siphon, but now she has level 6 and Arteezy does not. But the Invoker is kind of less dependent on level 6 compared to other heroes. Sestar sort of just roaming around the map, not really finding anything in this first night, which is a bit of a shame because this is what you want to be doing, but Secret are prepared for that, and Pylai was at mid the moment it turned nighttime because they knew exactly what Team Toast were likely to try. And now it's just going to be a case of seeing who can farm and seeing if there's any opportunities with Nightstalker. As he comes down to this bottom lane, seeing if him and Kefka can do anything. Kefka, I don't think he's got his level 6 just yet. Like a selecting that would be nice. No, in fact he's only level 3, so he's suffering a little bit here. The blinks are coming out. Nothing just yet.
Radiant's top tower is under
He
attack.
might be caught here, Sestar. Who's that blinking? It's Puppy, he's blinking the forest, he's saying there's something here. But Sestar, just get away from that. Kinda hiding in the trees. Oh, we have a TP in. That is Death Prophet coming in, immediately popping the X's, and they go onto Eternal Envy. The Void is out. Eternal Envy, he's gonna fall. He can't withstand this. The team just leave him. And that's fair enough, to be honest. They can't fight under this Exorcism, not at this stage. And Eternal Envy is going to be the second hero to fall for Team Secret. So yeah, perhaps feeling the pressure a little bit in this early game. As Death Prophet returns to mid with this haste rune. I'm not even going to miss out on that much farm, to be honest, but Arteezy is pulling ahead on that front, you can't deny it. But, you know, 2 kills now for the Death Prophet. And her net worth is ahead of Arteezy, so... The big pink circle on the map. Flens. This Juggernaut, we haven't really talked much about top lane, but he's doing pretty well for himself, to be honest. Bulba's all but given up and sort of just resorting to jungling this camp down here, whilst Flens more or less gets free farm. And he's got the Sage's Mask. I imagine that'll walk towards a Basilius into Aquila. There are other things it builds into, but I doubt we'll see anything else at this stage. Kefka. He just wants his level 6, that's all he wants, and Pylai threatening with the Earth Spike, but Kefka wisely backing into the trees, not wanting anything to do with that. They let the tower fall. I think that's fine, to be honest. Sestar in the Radiant jungle trying to get some farm here. Crazy. Oh, he's gonna find a courier. He hits it once, he hits it twice. In fact, that micro, he might have got away. Oh, it's nighttime, so that actually, yeah, that was a great pick off of Sestar. Jungling in the enemy jungle and getting a courier as well, and not getting killed. can't really ask for more. I mean, he could have got a couple more kills, but you know, he got a kill on the enemy core in that night time, and he got a courier in that night time, so I'd say that's a pretty good first night for Night Stalker. And we often talk about the first night when we're talking about Lifestealer because it's almost always reflectant of how the rest of the game's going to go. If they don't get anything from the first night, then they can really struggle to be effective in the second night, and you know, they have to be doing things every single night to be able to come forwards, progress, and scale well as Night Stalker. But now, Team Toast putting on the pressure, dropping the exorcism to tier 1 at top, but meanwhile Secret are going to return that pressure, and Eternal Envy and Arteezy are going to pile into this middle tier 1. Kefka's on the sidelines, he's got the Chronosphere, Sestar's there too, but there's a big watermelon on the side, and he's got Ravage.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Even Fairy Fires in anticipation, but they are just going to take this one. The deny wasn't successful, and Toast deciding not to take this fight. Something I'd just like to point out, look at all this sight from Team Toast. They want to have Secret on lockdown. Absolute lockdown. Two sentries in the river, they want to have control over this area of the map. They want to have control over the jungle as well. What on earth happened there? Highlight dies to the Faceless Void and Night Stalker combination. I mean, busy talking about woods. So Solon trying to get some farm now. He's only got himself a pair of brown boots, and you know, when you've been warding this much, that does tend to happen. Bulba gonna find himself an ancient stacks. That's pretty nice for him. Get his farm well underway. Meanwhile, Seftar, what are we up to? It's daytime, so we're just having a little bit of a farm. He's got an urn coming towards him, so perhaps we might need to be looking for kills to fill up that urn right about now. Meanwhile, Solon, he's very far forwards for a Vengeful Spirit. And the Hex does come out. I think this might be a dead Vengeful Spirit. Not quite sure what he was doing there, but definitely a bit caught out of position. Meanwhile, they spot Kefka in the trees. Or do they? Whose blink was this? Eternal Envy seems to be pretty much oblivious. Got no support here, so he is being careful. Meanwhile, up at top, the Highlight die, now gonna die. So both supports seem to be overextending a fair amount. Piladai did have Phoenix with him, but I mean, other than a Sun Ray, Phoenix can't really do that much to help a support line from an Omni Splash from Juggernaut, so, you know. But that's a really nice little solo kill for Flens there. He's gonna be kind of hard to control in this game. 4 kills for Team Toast. That was Secret's first kill. And it was on an overextended support. But, you know, they seem to be playing a little bit more for the late game this time. As long as they can hold on and get these big team fights. But, here we come. They're going to smoke up. They're going to look to punish Seftar now. Is this a dominated creep? What's it? Whose creep is this? Oh, it's Envy's, okay. So, they've used the creep to scout out.
Under attack.
They know there's no one there. And they're going to go into Roche. Hold on a minute. That was a dire scan. Oh no, that was not good timing. They're gonna see this. Oh, Roshan. Don't get greedy, Paladai. They seem to know something's happening. They're just scouting it out. Secret, are they gonna back out here? Surely they have to. With Envy, he's reluctant, but he does back out of the Roche pit. As the whole of Team Toast gather up. But I mean, Envy's pinging out top saying, no, they don't know what's happening, or I don't know what he's saying, but this could be really bad for him. He throws out a side, he backs away, now the rest of the Secret coming in, Seftar, things there, but Chronosphere catches 3, Exorcism coming out, they're coming down into the river, meanwhile Kefka trying to get away. And the team fight tends to slow down as both teams disengaging. Pigeon, taking a fair amount of harass. Rip Pink Pigeon, oh no, Pink Pigeon survives. And actually, quite anticlimactically, nothing really happens. Kefka jumps into the pit there just to check, but Roche is on half health, but now Envy coming forwards. Kefka, ooh. me. I think the Gus might push them over and they go back into roast. They're re-engaging. Oh no, Team Toast, they don't realize what's happening. They've all backed out and actually Secret are going to sneak this out. A lovely rotation from them. Toast thinking, yeah, we stopped Secret doing roast. We have been strutting their stuff. And then Secret just sneak right in under their noses and get it done. Team Toast must be fit. Or perhaps it's a very high possibility actually that they did know what was happening, but they knew they had no Chronosphere, they knew they had no Exorcism, and they realised that Tidehunter Ravage was still up, so maybe they just realised they couldn't take that fight. Each is possible, to be honest. I mean, if you're Team Toast, you're really looking to get a little bit more out of that when you get that Chrono onto 3 people, but the focus just wasn't there. The rest of the team was sort of pushed back, so they couldn't really get much from it, and Nightstalker getting caught out way too far forwards again, overextending. I say again, it wasn't actually Nightstalker who got out last time. So, Secret have 2 kills, and an Aegis, and a Dragon Lance on Eternal Envy. Suddenly looking a lot more confident. And actually, this Invoker, Exalt Invoker, hits so hard with the Drow Ranger. Look at that damage, that's absurd. 205 damage, 14 minutes into the game. You've got to be so careful around this guy, and actually I think Eternal Envy's probably got the same amount, yeah, a little bit more even.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
It's not what you want to see. That just shows the importance of these Chronospheres and how when they fight they have to land these Chronospheres. Probably on the Drow Ranger actually, I think even if they take out Invoker they're still at a very high risk. But we'll see how these team fights go. I say Chronosphere, it doesn't have to be a Chronosphere, they could Omni Slash or just get a pick off. The Drow with an Aegis is also quite scary. Flem's pushing him down to the top tower, dropping rather low. The Sunstrike, it's gonna be off the mark, but only just. Flem, they're tempting fate there, very much so. They're very confident that Eegee's not going to initiate forwards onto them.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Death obviously even completely outmanaged. Surely they got too punished for this. Surely the stun comes
Dire's
out
bottom tower is under
onto
attack.
whom? I'm not too sure. I think it might have been Phoenix's dived away, but... Oh no, Face's Voice wasn't middle. Chronosphere didn't go off there. Meatball farm, gotta get it. Didn't get the range creep though. Actually, yeah, got a couple of last hits. And that is a boost to travel for Arteezy. Drums, boots to travel.
Gold for me.
Often you see a blink with this sort of build, but or Yules or something like that, but doesn't seem to be the case at the moment. Envy, very confident now, with an Aegis and on his own up top, but he has got support coming in the form of Arteezy and Puppy. And is Flem to go out in the jungle here? Don't really think so. Who's this? It's Bulba. This Bulba. And now we see Flem's looking at Puppy. And he's gonna spin and TP away. Not wanting to really get involved with his Team Secret at this stage. Not whilst his Death Prophet's down push for them.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
With
attack.
Secret, they don't have the Fortify, so Death Prophet will get this tower, I'd imagine. Unless Secret teleporting to help out. But meanwhile, we get a Ravage onto Ketra at mid. The Sunstrike is all going to be down. And that does take out the Void. No Chrono again for another 40 seconds. They get the power up on him though, but this will give Secret the, wow, they took that very fast. Oh yeah, they've got Arteezy and Drow Ranger both pushing that fast tower. And the Ghosty Men, always good to have around. So, I mean, this seems to be just a game of trade-offs, and Secret have definitely come back into this. I mean, Team Toast were 4 kills to 1, and now they're 4 to 4, so they haven't had a kill in a very long time. Meanwhile, Secret picked up 3, and a Roshan, and 2 tier 2 towers. So Flens, he actually picks himself up a Sanj and Yasha now. At top, we're going to see anything happen here. Eternal Envy picking out Solon, the stun is there, he's going to fall very quickly because Eternal's damage is very, very big. It's not something you want to come across when you're playing line, that's for sure. Here we have Puppy, Glenn spinning and keeping out the creeps to get all them sweet last hits. Although, actually, Puppy's healing them up so you can get them in the end. Just, usually when you do that, you tend to get the last hits. That's quite an interesting little thing. Seth style again. He doesn't like his own jungle, does he? He does the enemy jungle. If you're not jungling with a squeaky bum, there's no point jungling at all. Pylai has his blink now. So that's quite a big pickup on the line, actually. Not too late either. In fact, very early for a line. He's got Blink and Tranquils 90 minutes into the game. That's nothing to be too upset about. Meanwhile, we have the team of Toast smoking into the Radiant jungle, but they're going to find no one here, which is quite disappointing for them, because they have a little search around, but no one's going to be there. The only one even close is Arteezy, who's doing the ancient camp. But they do get some wards up, they get that vital vision. And actually, Secret seem to think that Team Toast are in their jungle, in their own jungle, so now they're going to go searching for Team Toast and not find anyone, so a bit of a stalemate as it stands. Both teams seem sort of confused as to where the other team are. I'm sure that's not the case. If it were me, I would be, but these guys are a wee bit less than I. And here we go, the smoke out from Team Secret. They know exactly where they're heading. They're looking to cut off Team Toast as they return back to their half of the map. And of course get some mods down. The scan comes out from Team Secret actually. It's quite preemptive, and that is a TP by Arteezy. Have they spotted this? I don't think they have the wards up.
Radiant's bottom tower
Let's
is
see
under
now.
attack.
So here we go, Eternal Envy throws out the silence onto Solon. Solon with the forward spirits are going to get very low, and actually just the spirits and the forward's going to bring him down. Oh dear. And now, Team Toast returns to her in half the map, expecting a central spirit, accepting her as a sacrifice. Venge, 0-3 right now. Not been playing badly, just been sacrificed a lot, and actually she was caught out once, but any misplay in a team like Team Secret will punish you to the heavens and back. Now, Cestile, gonna be maybe hexed and silenced. Definitely gonna be silenced. Void tries to put it on, but the silence landed onto Void, he didn't get the chrono off. Oh, that's a disaster. I'm not sure that was intentional, I thought the silence was for the Cestile, but Void went into it, and now the finger comes out, and Night Stalker is gonna fall. The Drow Ranger's there to pick him off too, so that's 2 down for Team Toast of Team Secret. Now, God, I even forget who's on what side of the map since they've been on the other side of the map for so long. Night Stalker actually buying back because they're going to need to defend this high ground, and Eternal Envy with all his damage and alacrity. He can just pew from the low ground even with all the misses. He doesn't care, he can bring it down.
Has fallen.
The power of Dragon Lance. And actually he's going to go for even more. Doesn't have really the Aegis anymore, but doesn't really care. He's got his team. They're actually coming forward quite often. Highlight Die with the late game, the chrono onto Eternal Envy. Yes, get 3 on them, look right on the edge. Highlight Die as well. They bring down the Phoenix. No eggs here. Kefta getting pretty low. The swap is not enough to save him though. That Arteezy damage coming through. Flynn spinning, trying to find Fire. Trying to find Eternal Envy, but actually he finds himself in a bad position here to get the close. Eternal Envy turns on it. He's going to get the kill. He gets kill on Eternal Envy. He does fall himself though, but Arteezy's here, and there's a watermelon in his face as well. They can't bring Arteezy down. They bring down the Drow. They've overcommitted for Drow, and Arteezy is going to be able to survive this one with a triple kill, just ghost walking away. So 3 heroes down on each side. It's kind of hard to decide who really won in that fight, but it's actually looking Yeah, pretty favourable for the side of Secret.
Dire's bottom tower is
We're
under
looking at
attack.
this. They did manage to get a lot more gold from this. As Arteezy gets 976 for that one. So yeah. Interesting fight. I mean, I don't think Team Toast are going to be particularly sad about that one, are they? They just realised now that they need to control Arteezy. He's actually got an Aghanims. I think he just picked up the Ags as well. This is scary. Arteezy Invoker is scary. Little wizard hat. Look at him in his wee hat. Ooh, ooh. Come on, camera, you could do it. There we go, we'll get right in and catch that hat on a hat action. There's only one hat. Anyway, back to casting. Highlight Eye and the Forge Spirits coming forwards. They're looking for their next tower. Eyes on. Kefka again, right back here. Oh, he's actually retreating. I thought he was waiting in the trees to try something fancy, but I think it's better off it. Roshan's back up, and that's going to be the next thing in Secret's crosshairs. We got a Perseverance in the stash for Bulba, so we might see him refresh a tide before this game's over. Eternal Envy with the Alacrity and the drum charges just tearing through Roshan. Absolutely tearing. It's a one-man attempt, but now Team Toast are rotating in. They've smoked up. Cestar leading a charge, Kefka on the sidelines. He's got the Chronosphere. They get the sight in Roche, but they see a little bit more. Whose scan was that? That was actually a Dire scan. It's interesting, you saw the line coming out on the Radiant scan as well, so I believe that Team Toast are coming to hunt them down. Team Toast and Team Secret are coming to hunt them down. Yeah, nothing really happens. It's actually surprising how similar these teams are playing.
Radiant's middle
In their
tower
sort of
is
their
under
strategy
attack.
and their positioning mostly. You know, this is twice now we've been locked in this sort of weird stalemate where both teams think that they're doing what the other team is doing in a sort of weird, confusing way. There's going to be a bit of sight out now though. There's Cestar. He's actually going to get diffused up. Solon with the swap. He's stunned Tunnel Envy, but he is going to die. But it's going to work to save Cestar. Highlight Eye with the stun and finger. The tornado up. Cestar is going to be blown up by Eternal Envy. There is too much damage though. Invoker actually getting the kill. And now they take Roche. 2 heroes left to find Team Toast. Secret is jumping in and taking control.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
I'll take that as
Envy grabs himself Magus.
quick time.
Even more damage now. Even more damage with this Manta. Careful, gotta be a little bit careful, buddy. Oh, snap. He managed to backtrack a lot of damage. He might have to Chronos get himself out here, but I think he is actually just going to accept his fate in the end. Or not, he jumps into the trees. Could he escape this one? The Sunstrike, it's not going to be on point, and he manages to blink forwards and get away. Honestly, yes he does. Well played, Kefka. Lovely. Working around the cooldowns there. Salves up into one and comes forward. Actually, we have an egg somewhere. What the hell's going on? Glenn, the Juggernaut being caught out here. He doesn't have a spin for 4 seconds, so he might get away. He's got the TP. He's got spin TP, but if he wants to, he's got to do it now. He's actually going to fight Puppy. If Puppy just uses egg as we heard the global sound, but meanwhile, got something going on at mid as well. I'm going to try and keep an eye on both of these. Solon not quite taking an arrow. Tunnel Envy getting pretty low. Meanwhile, Fred is actually going to get a Sunstrike drop on him. Down at bottom, we have the Chrono out on the Eternal Envy. Kefka goes to town him. Eternal Envy's going to drop the S, but meanwhile, the Juggernaut drops the top. So we'll leave that alone for now. Meanwhile, Kefka going down. The point is dead. They did drag down Eternal Envy, but it's back into the Aegis. Now 2 caught out, not where they want to be. The Soul Cycle's doing so much work though. Keeping easy fields alive. Executing when it comes to when it come off cooldown anytime soon, no? But they do manage to take out NV twice, oh my god! Team Toast winning that fight. They didn't have their Juggernaut, but Secret didn't have their support, so that ended up being the turning point of this one. Solon staying alive, just proving need to kill him. Absolutely needed to kill him. And his the Venge spots are just so good for saving people. So good. I'm not even sure he used that fight. Maybe he did. Secret, I'm gonna mount the high ground defense though.
Dire's
That was a buyback on Envy as well, actually. Just didn't even mention that, but buyback on Envy. Not sure what that's about, but they're going to try and make something happen with that. They do get one. I mean, Team Toast is so orientated around their ultimates, and Kefka jumping in and jumping away. Cleanse spinning forward. What's this? Cleanse. Oh, we've got a DKB. He might have to pop it now. Easy skills coming in with Soul Slice, and they kill off Lion. Kefka blinking forward, has got the chrono. He does not. Puppy's gonna TP out. There's nothing they can do about that. Tornado being sent back, and the Deafening Blast as well. Everybody's so fast, Zarsky got from Eternal Envy running away. Got the Urn Charge on him. Cleanse come in, get silenced up, Kefka. Oh, Cleanse could have got really low. Hold the Spider-Man fighting. He will do. The Watermelon smashing down on the little totem man. Envy does die though. Easy kill. Are they going to get over as well? The refresher off comes in just in time! And the Savage comes off! They get free! Can they get sold as well? Very likely, but it might give Easy Skills the time to get away. Wow, what a timing on that Ravage. The refresher off delivery there. I think it just arrived on the courier. I'm not 100% sure. He might have had it the whole time. Please do check the replay. That was absolutely legit timing. Absolutely legit timing. That's twice now which Team Toast have gotten very unlucky with the Void Silence earlier, which just happened to be chanced and the pressure. Ooh, easy skills, getting the chrono itself. It's not much to save him. Actually, Kepka's a front, he can't do anything in this chrono. He both come forward, but because of the mistakes, they don't really have any damage to deal with him. Envy's down. Where's Arteezy? He's sweeping to base, and Secret actually disengaging from this one. They got both racks, that's what they came for, and now they're off. Very controlled game from Secret, they don't want to risk losing anything. Oh my god, someone get that Ravage on Twitch or on a GIF or something, because that's what's crazy. Arteezy being the man with his sunrays this game. What's his stats looking like? 1 for 1 for 9. Definitely reckoning the assists. Bulba though, absolute play of the game right there. Absolutely, like, ravaging 3 under the tower in a situation like that. You know, sometimes Ravage on 3 is not very impressive, but when it's in a situation like that, it is most definitely impressive. Able, rolling forwards, it's got the range on it now, so it will kill those creeps. One of the biggest things I've noticed is in these, like, games of Secret versus other teams, and like also Polarity when they're playing some of the mid-tier teams and things like that, the better team always seems to manage to get Roche, and they never let Roche go very easily. And I think a lot of the lesser well-known teams tend to not put as much importance into Roche. So, what's happening now? Arteezy. Going for the Octarine, I'd assume. Possibly Achievers? Possibly not. Running into lane and TPing back, because that's what an OG do. 12 to 1, this Invoker. Wow. Arteezy's having a pretty damn good game at the moment. Look, it looks like he's playing another game. Like, look at this. Like, the next guy up from is 4 to 3. Arteezy needs to be brought down. He's a giant right now, and it is Envy doing loads of damage and taking the towers. But Arteezy in the team fights, he's just unstoppable, and that is what's forced Blends into building this BKB when he doesn't really want to, and Death Prophet as well. I imagine we'll probably see one in Steph style in not too long. Got the Aghanims actually, I never really talked about this. The Aghanims pick up on the Night Stalker just makes nighttime an even worse time for Secret to try and engage on Team Toast, as Team Toast are always gonna have either the sight advantage or the same amount of sight. So here's Solon. playing pretty well this game. Yeah, some of them key swaps, been a big target for Secret, but managed to survive quite well. 5 deaths is a lot, but still. When you're a support Venge, it's not that bad. So what's this on the courier? It is a smoke. Secret, they're gonna smoke up for this. Does look like it. Here we go. They come forward, they're not gonna find anyone. Team Toast, their spider senses are tingling as they retreat back into base. Void could come forward here and that would be him most definitely dead, but I think Secret are more than happy to engage on the high ground. Void blinks forwards. They've got the ward here, they knew this was happening. They saw the smoke. The Secret won't get anything from this. No spider senses at all, just good warding. You can call them stolen senses. And we've got 2.3k in the bank. Wonder what he's going to do next. Arteezy pushing out this top lane. There's a lot to be said about Team Toast's performance this game. They've done it pretty damn well keeping their cause in the fights, and keeping the fights have been even. They've been very, very even. Get a pause out. Team Toast just saved a sec, which I'm sure it won't take too long to resolve whatever it is. Seems to be a problem. Seems to be a problem with every team. Puppy correcting his capitalization. And go. Oops, sec again. One went to the toilet. Okay. Toilet breaks are allowed. Just. Let's have a little bit of look at the gold graph. I imagine it'll be quite heavily in Secret's favour. Yes, it is, 20k. And XP as well, not quite as much, but still quite heavily in Secret's favour. They have a minus on the Invoker, who's been doing rather well, so that's going to help them. I don't think anybody else has one though. Oh, and Puppy, of course. That's off cooldown. Just gonna, there we go. What can Team Toast do to level out this game? They're going to have to take a team fight of their lives, really. They're going to have to kill Arteezy and not necessarily the Drought. Envy's not that much of a threat, so long as you get Juggernaut or anybody really, any of these heroes except for Venge up in her face, then she'll start to struggle for a bit. See Team Toast smoke up and move forwards here. Oh, the Sunstrike into Roche. Just to check if Roche is up. It should be respawning soon. But now there's a Radiant creep in there, so they think better off it. And where are they going to go? They're looking at their own jungle. They know there's no one there. Puppy actually having a little bit of a Sunray out. Look at how defensive Team Secret are being right now. Look at this, they've got a smoke, so they will smoke up and come forwards, but... And now they see the entirety of Team Toast. They know exactly where they are, and they're going to beeline it straight towards them.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, the creeps are going to start pushing at the top, so someone will come and defend that, and I think that's what Team Secret are planning on taking advantage of.
Dire's structures are fortified.
And here we go.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So the Manta can come out and they just throw a Manta out of nowhere. The smoke runs off anyway, so it doesn't matter, but quite funny. Alacrity Catapult, very strong. See the ward up there, that's a bit of a cheeky ward. Look at that one. Gets a bit of a high ground as well. Zoom right out Bulba, he's got the blink forward stuff, and could come forward quite easily here if he wanted to. But they're looking to catch a little bit more than this. But his initiation range is huge, and he's got the refresher orb. Death Star coming very far forwards. Gonna find them 3 on their own, but Arteezy and Envy are up here. As they regroup, they throw out the silence. The Death Star dodges. Toast really want this, they're really chasing for this. They're into their own jungle, they're well out of their base. Not what I was expecting when I saw their positioning when they knew that Team Secret comes out towards them. They're well far forwards, and who's this? It's Easy Skills. He gets a cold snap on him, but he's gonna be alright. Both of them aren't there. So Team Toast back into their base on the defensive. They're Rex down, and they're trying not to make it too Rex down. Highlight having a think about Flens. He jumps forwards the Hex out on Flens. And there's the Earthspike as well. There's going to be a Ravage as well committed for this. It doesn't quite get the point, the refresher. He's not going to Ravage again though, he cancels very quickly. Kefka looking up off the high ground. That wonderful Chrono protecting the Juggernaut there and letting him get out. But now he might pay for it with his life, or not. He gets the run forward. Now Death Star coming a little bit too far forwards perhaps, but this is the initiation. Easy kills, popping the X system, popping the BKB, coming in. If they're just going to disengage, they're going to make that BKB go to waste. And now they get to fight minus the BKB, which is very, very good for them. If they want to fight us at all, imagine they're going to go on top. Now it creeps from the high ground, they're free to just jump up, take it. Juggernaut, what's he really going to do in this fight? They've been controlling him so well so far. And even if he spins, he's still got all that damage by Arteezy, all that damage from Eternal Envy coming onto him, and he can't handle that. He's only got 1,900 health. I mean, a lot of armor, but how much? 44% that is. But when you got heroes like Drow Ranger hitting you for, nearly 350. Still a lot of damage. He's so fast as well. Secret going for the Roshan. Toast are gonna head their way over there, but I don't think they're gonna make it in time. Secret take Rosh so quickly with this Alacrity Drow. And now they spot. Oh my god, the Whirlwind catching out Solon. Only Solon, surprisingly, even though the whole of Team Toast were there. And now when the initiation come, Bulba thinking about it. Refresher up on cooldown for another 90 seconds, so he might want to wait for that. He's got some cheese. Always nice to get some cheese. Kefka in the pit. Yes, that's the last place we'd expect him to be. Blinking forwards, he gets highlight dive, but this is a pretty financial climax. Thousands out on the city. Now the Whirlwind comes through the Dragon, catching 3, 4. Now easy kills, going on full with no extra. He comes out. Jetstyle, he's in the middle of this. Flen's also going to fall. A very messy fight from Team Toast. Chronosphere was just too ambitious. Team Toast could not get their damage there anytime soon. And even though the silence did go off, it just wasn't worth it. And the counter Ravage, the counter initiation by Bulba, absolutely on point. Arteezy's going to be chasing down Solon right now, and Solon's just sort of running for his life. He gets hexed up. This might be he's trying to juke around the trees. A little thingy that could. He's stunned, but no, highlight don't have enough. They have to commit 2 to the win down, which is admirable. Definitely. But Secret do get the right, and that is GG, well played. This game goes away with Secret. Good luck further. Very nice fun as well then. A very good game for Team Toast. And I'm sure they're going to learn a lot from that. They definitely did not do badly by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, for the first 10 minutes or so,